What's up guys, Shibu with 1 for an I and welcome for another Teamfight breakdown. No? This time breaking down the finals ng Wild Rift Asia Brawl between Nexplay Esports versus Omega Esports ng Pilipinas. Now this is a 6-game series in a best of 7 format and it follows the all-round pick and ban format din for the draft. No? So napakaraming highlights para sa laban na, no? Pero iiwan na muna natin yan at overall look lang muna yung gagawin natin para sa buong series. At i-explain ko lang muna yung draft sa inyo. Kasi yung draft dito naman yung nag-i-indicate kung sino yung majority who will win that game, except no for some special instance nga, no. And of course we are going to still break down the final fight on game 6 and gamitin nyo na lang yung timestamps, no, para mag-skip kayo dun sa mga parts na gusto nyo panoorin. So wag na natin patagalan, let's get into the breakdown. Una muna ay ang drafting, no. So dito sa game number 1 natin, ang nanalo dito ay ang NXP, no, capitalizing on the fact na meron silang Brawl. This is a close Brom, Alistar, no? And this is a very close match, no? Pero ang kicker lang dito is that may inherent lamang ang Alistar, lalo na panay 5v5 sila dito against the Janna. So this is NXP's win. Habang ang naman, game 2 ay napanalunan ng Omega, no? Ayan, so Omega. This time capitalizing on the overwhelming force ng isang Ziggs, Corki, plus even the Alistar, I would say. Guys, lahat to actually yan. Gragas plus Olaf on a very strong pick which is Lulu. Pero kasama din yung Jinx. Pero again, this is just far too overwhelming. In terms of push, in terms of engage, minsan ang counter talaga sa Lulu, lalo pag na-counter ng Lulu ay bait or assassin playstyle, you just poke her out, no? Damage her, overwhelm the Lulu with dives, with Alistar, Gragas, and Olaf. Tapos yan, ipoke mo lang ng Corki tsaka Ziggs. Nanalo dyan ulit ay ang Omega. Sunod naman ay game number 3 kung saan ang nanalo naman ulit ay Omega, no? Of which yung weakness lang ng Xinjiao yung kinapitalize nila dito. This is the NXP side, no, sa may blue side, and yung Xinjiao talaga madali i-counter sa early game. Ang ginawa nila dito is actually like an early aggression by the Graves and willing to punish the Xinjiao just early on, no? So this is Omega. Also, during this game, ang ganda rin ng performance ni JLC on the Singe. Sunod naman would be on game number 4. Now, game number 4, nanalo ulit ang Omega dito. If you're gonna be watching that, mapapansin nyo that it is enabled because of the very early roam of this Brom, no? Roaming Brom, kung saan iniwan nila on a swap lane itong Jin. And ayun, ang ginawa din is yung Garen naman pinantapat dito sa MF plus the Janna. So yeah, because of this really nice early game, game 4 was methodically won by Omega. Now we have a very crazy game number 5 kung saan ang nanalo naman ay ang NXP, no? And just want to emphasize na itong laban na to ay umabot sa 47 kills. Okay guys, in 18 minutes. Less than 18 minutes, honestly. And it's just an all-out fight, no? It's just an all-out brawl. And ang interesting pa dito is that yung Ashe dito ng Omega side ay naka Font of Life. Yes, support po, no? Support na Ashe. And Font of Life, guys, ang ginagawa ng Font of Life, it gives healing para sa mga kakampi mo kapag na-slow niya or na-immobilize mo yung kalaban, no? Kapag binanatan nila yung na-slow or na-immobilize mo na kalaban. So, pwede nga siguro para kay Ashe. And syempre ayun din, no, nanalo dito yung Omega kasi meron kasing obvious weakness yung composition nila. Pag tiningnan nyo, parang 'di ba pambaragan yung composition nila, panglabanan, tapos meron pang Ashe. Pero ang obvious weakness nito is eto, tsaka itong dalawa, no. Wala silang split push. Kung mapapanood nyo tong game number 5, parang madidistract lang kayo kasi grabe yung action ng game number 5. Pero walang split push, guys, yung Omega dito. And that's why doon nag-capitalize yung NXP. Slight nga lang, hindi rin naman kaagad nag-split push yung NXP dito. But when they started in doing so, especially with the Fiora, doon na sila nakalamang. Now, with more than 25 champions, no, kasama pa tong naka-autoban na Olaf tsaka Graves, no, nakalusot lang yan nung dinenay nila sa isa't isa. There are 25 plus bans against each team as we enter game number 6. And you can actually see the full draft dito ng bawat teams natin onto game number 6. So, wag na natin patagalin, silipin naman natin ngayon yung loading screen, no? Gusto ko makita yung loading screen, mga tol. So, let's move towards the loading screen of the game. There's one, no? So we have the loading screen right here and makikita nyo, no, na take note, and meron dito is a Jarvan support. We have a Jarvan support on Disaster. And I cannot but feel, no, overall nakapag-save pa ng magandang picks dito ang Omega. They still have an Akali, they still have a Shyvana, which is still good, lalo pa kung nauubusan na ng picks. They still have, well, ito, siguro ang pinakapilit lang dito, I would dare say, would be the Kennen. And yeah, okay pa rin naman ang Ezreal. And this one, this might seem like a consequence of the all-round pick and bats, but Blitz at the hands of Stronger is really, really good. So, ayun yung overall impression ko para dito sa draft. Lalo pa nung, ayun nga, nagkaroon ng Jarvan support dito. Pero itong Jarvan support na to, this is not the first time we actually saw it in the Asia Brawl. Nagamit na tong Jarvan support. So, I know there are obvious questions here, pero I just want to put it out there, no, na nalaro na tong Jarvan support. Okay? So, let's go first doon sa wise rotations na pinakita ng mga teams natin in the early game. And it is here, no? Let me just show it to you. It's here. Okay? And I want to put it on times 5 na 0.5 na movements na speed, no? Obserbahan niyo lang to ng mabuti. So nagsimula na yung game, guys, no? Nagsimula na yung game natin. And I just want to ask you guys na obserbahan nyo yung galaw ng Wukong tsaka Jarvan dito. So yung Jarvan, naka-sweeping yung support. Habang yung Wukong naman, naglagay ng wards, no? Ayan, may wards dito, no? Tapos makikita nyo nagre-recall yung Wukong, uuwi ka agad sa base. Ang gagawin ng Wukong dyan, ito, uuwi yan sa base, yung kanyang trinket ward, papalitan niya kaagad ng sweeping. Siyempre, yung mga taga NXP din, mabilis, inalis din itong ward, nanigurado sila that they have the vision, no? So, makikita nyo yung Jarvan doon, naka-sweeping nga, di ba? Tapos, ang weird, umuwi siyempre yung Wukong, babalik siya ulit doon sa may red buff niya. Tapos, kasama niya yung Jarvan tsaka yung Malphite na mag-clear. Now, normally, they add ang Wukong sa early game, ang bagal ng clearing niya. Pero kung ang kasama mo ba naman may Malphite ka, meron kang Jarvan, tapos yung start ng Jarvan, meron siyang flag which gives attack speed, bibilis talaga yung clear speed ng Wukong, no? So, hindi pa nagtagal yan, tumulong din yung Jarvan sa pag-clear netong Raptor Camp, no? So, makikita mo dito si Disaster, magre-recall siya for a bit, pero ititigil niya yan and he will be assisting here on the Krugs. Yeah. Ay, on the Raptors. Sorry. So, talagang enhance lalo yung wave clear ng Wukong. So, ang ganda, di ba? And, ayun lang, siguro kung may sacrifice man dito is that of the Draven. Hindi basta-basta pwedeng makalapit yung Draven dito sa may bottom lane. Pero alam din naman yung ng Draven yung gagawin. Layo ka lang sa Blitz, di ba? So, pa-recall na si Disaster dito. Juicy almost clears this one. And ang wise nun rotation dito, pupunta si Juicy papunta doon sa Wolf, no? Yung Wukong. Tapos observe the Jarvan here. The Jarvan, pagka-recall, pinalitan niya na yung sweeping niya ng trinket ward. So you can actually see how pro players swaps their trinket or their wards, no? Hindi man makikita dito sa overlay, pero naka-ward na ulit itong Jarvan natin. So he left at the Machine Standard here and effectively still assisting Juicy even here on the Wolf Camp. So, that's what happened for the early wise rotations, no? Now, makikita nyo dito, nagkaabangan sila. Nalagyan din ng blue ward, itong blue buff nila Wukong. So, that's what happened, no? Pero, ayun din, bantayan nyo, yung ganitong klaseng rotation, nakalusot yung Wukong dito, at nakapunta rin yung Jarvan dito, no? And ang ganda ng positioning ni Shuley in baiting out Arise, in staying here, and Arise will receive the first blood mula kila Juicy dito. Level 1 pa rin si Disaster dito, kaya siya walang flag and drag combo. Kundi flag lang yung meron siya, walang drag na combo. Tinamaan naman, no? But, ayan, inaantay lang ni Juicy mag-cooldown yata yung dash niya so that he can flash. And there we go, he finishes up the kill against the Kennen, which allowed for the first blood. Because of this lead, ang ginawa nila Juicy tsaka nila Disaster, actually, ang ginawa ni Juicy ng Wukong dito, pumunta siya dun sa may bandang taas. Kasi, yung Akali naman, inaagresibo na yung Malphite doon sa may bandang taas. So, what happens here is that, again, this is still part of wise rotations, no? Kung di man nila mapanish ito si JLC, kasi kapag na-zone out mo na tong top laner mo, normally ang tendency ng top laner, i-clear itong scuttler dito, no? Pero matalino sila Wukong, kasama din yung Ahri. They're thinking baka pa din nila mahuli yung Akali dito sa taas. Pero hindi naman yung kinagat ni JLC. Rather, i-clear lamang itong scuttler din ng Wukong, tsaka ng Ahri, at yung Jarvan naman pumunta sa mid. Doon nangyari yung mali niya. Sa halip na kunin niya tong scuttler kaagad, pumunta siya sa mid. So, pumunta siya dito sa scuttler. And, knowing, nireport ni JLC na nandito yung dalawa, no? So, wala tong kasama na Jarvan, mag-isa lang yan. And, nakita niya yung Shyvana, ang mali ng Jarvan dito, lumaban siya. Nag-flag and drag combo pa siya dito, thinking na babakapan siya ng Ahri tsaka Wukong. Ang problema, yes, babakapan siya, pero mas maaga ang backup ng Kennen tsaka ng Blitz. Diba? So, grabe. 1 minute 55 seconds, very early rotation, mga kaibigan, mula sa mga players natin. So, kukunin na lang ng Omega itong scuttler na to. So, yung parang early lead dito ng NX, pinapantay lang pagdating sa scuttler. And hindi man nakita sa mapa, pero pag inobserbahan niya itong Blitzcrank na to, marireset niya rin yung buff ng Wukong. So, i-forward na natin yan. Ayan. So, kita nyo, tinigil ng Wukong, no? So, sige, ibalik natin. So, papwesto yung Blitzcrank dito sa may gilid. And, alam niyo na yan. I-reset ng Blitzcrank. I-reset ng Blitzcrank yung blue ng Wukong. So, parang walang choice si Juicy dito kundi mag-rotate na lang at wag mo na i-prioritize yung pagkuha ng blue. Knowing na, wala siyang sweeping at hindi niya ma-deward yung blue. So, there is that. Lumapit din yung Jarvan. So, guys, itong point na to, 2 minutes 20 seconds, parang dito pa lang nagsimula yung standard laning phase ng laro. Kung saan yung mga supports ay nasa may bot duo nila. Pero you can actually see, simula pa lang, minute 1 pa lang, grabe na kaagad yung palitan ng mga matatalinong rotations dito ng mga players natin. And siguro para sa inyo, normal na to, pero para sa mga baguhan, I think importante to. Just observe how they swap the trinket, how they are efficient when it comes to the trinket swap, not to mention yung rotations nila at the early game. So, sunod naman, punta tayo ngayon doon sa kill lang naman na na-secure, no, dito sa my top and mid. Now, I just want to show this kasi ang fancy nito tingnan, and it happened on this timer, actually exactly here. Yan, ito. So, this one is of JLC, no? So, we got JLC here, and at this point, dahil isang minion na lang to, level 5 si JLC, level 4 yung Malphite. It's time to go all in on the Malphite and land the combo. So, let's observe that. Let's play that. Yan. Again, remember guys, level 4 yung Malphite dito. Actually, kaka-level 5 lang, pero ginawa na siya ni JLC. Went for the combo, 5-point strike, went for the Shuriken flip, and plus the Shuriken flip, nag-ult din siya. Perfect execution 1. So, tumama pa rin naman yung 5-point strike, and he did flash in knowing na may barrier siya. He tried to combo, pero tinap lang ni Malphite yung kanyang ult dito. Even with the barrier, there is the knock-up, and he cannot catch up with Arisen. So, doon, nadali ni Arisen si JLC, but of course, that was a high-risk dive din naman by JLC. Totally understandable, biglang nag-level 5 din kasi yung Malphite upon killing that cannon minion, no, nung in-engage siya ni JLC. There is even that Ez ult here, pero hindi na nga tumama. Nakita nyo din na parang updated yung yung sidestep niya. Now, look at the mid lane. Hindi na yata nakita ng camera natin dito, pero the Ahri got the charm on the Kennen, on Arise. So, yung aggression ni JLC doon sa top lane, nadagdagan palalo ng pagkatalo because of the mid lane Kennen getting bursted also by the Ahri ult and also the Wukong ult. So, umabot tayo 3 minute pag timer na yan, 1 minute to DR na yan, lagpas less than 1 minute to DR. 3-1 na ang sitwasyon, and that is in favor of NXP. Okay, sunod naman would be of the Infernal Drake fight, no? So, it is on this timer. Malapit na lang ito to. Magkakasunod lang yan halos, 'di ba? Ito. So, this one, I want to start the Infernal Drake timer wherein yung Ahri nag-decide siya mag-reset. So, makikita nyo dito na nagre-recall yung Ahri, no? Pero she decides na isa pang clear kaya, no? Isa pang clear kaya. Now, after clearing, hindi na report sa Ahri itong Scurriers na to. Ewan ko kung kita yung animation yan, pero hindi na report sa Ahri yan. And that's why nagkaroon ng libreng freedom dito si JLC. Hindi pa nga nag-back ng todo yung Ahri, no? At si JLC, si Stronger, yung Blitzcrank, kaya naman nahook niya yung Ahri. So, there is that, no? Syempre, namatay siya kahit may flash pa siya, no? May flash pa siya, may ult pa siyang ginamit. Nayatar pa rin sa nila Arise, sa kanila Stronger dito. And by that time, papunta na rin si JLC sa may mid lane, no? Omega is now starting to go for the DR. So, ayan, ang una muna dito would be of impressive, i-forward natin. Sige, malapit na rin naman yan, no? So, what happens here is that impressive actually starts the DR, no? So, sinimulan kaagad ni impressive yung DR. And medyo may pagka-risky to, honestly. Ayan, no? Blasting cone para impressive. Sakto lang din yung blasting cone. May pagka-risky to, honestly, no? Walang ult yung... Walang ult yung yung ibang mga members dito ng ng Omega. For example, yung Kennen, yung Akali. At pwede siyang ma-burst dito kaagad. Pero ang problem dito is that umatras ng konti yung mga taga NXP kasi wala pa yung mga teammates nila. They get zoned out by the Blitz. At makikita mo nag-iwan pa nga ng illusion dito yung Wukong para maprotektahan yung Draven, no? Pinupok din sila ng Ezreal. Yung Shyvana passive, so much enough para maklear yung Dragon ng napakaaga. And ayun, no, ngayon lang dumating yung Ahri tsaka yung Malphite. Humarap yung Ahri, nag-charm doon sa Blitzcrank, pero nakuha na ng Omega, yung Dragon. Dragon's Descent, nanguna na si JLC with his own ult and surely got bursted very early, no? Nakapag-ult yung Malphite pero walang ult yung Wukong. And Draven is also struggling. And tinapos lang din siya syempre ni JLC dito. This is just an overall win para sa mga members ng Omega. And even here, Arisen will also be hooked, no? So, there is that. This is a massive win para dito sa mga taga Omega. So, ayun, the Infernal Drake, no? First Drake went to the Omega plus ano din, overall na-push nila yung score to 6-3. Sunod naman punta tayo sa may Herald, no? Herald Fight. So, the Herald Fight happened on this timer. Eto. Here we go. So, Herald Fight tayo. Okay, so this is the Herald Fight, no? So, mapapansin nyo dito na what will happen here is that the Akali will now recall in preparation para sa in preparation for the Herald Fight, no? Sasama na yan para dito sa may Herald Fight. So, ang gagawin lang naman ni Impressive dito, si Impressive yung mangunguna dito, pero remember na yung Scuttler Zone, yung Scuttle Zone, ayun, nasa side to ng ng NXP, no? So, remember that. Simulan na natin, i-forward ko pa ng konti. Okay, so Akali is within the area to start the Herald Fight. Sinimulan ni Impressive yung Herald, no? Knowing na may vision sa kanya, so you can actually see that. Now, if you try to take the Herald, you take your position here in the middle. Dito pinakamadali kunin ang Herald, guys, kasi walang pader na katabi, no? And as the Herald turns, you can easily clear him. So this fight starts kaagad. And ang nasa unang laban would be of JLC. May idea si JLC kung saan mga galing mga membro dito ng NXP, and JLC started initiating here, no? Targeting mainly the Draven. So, gagawin dito ni Wukong or ni Jushi nang i-assist niya yung Draven, trying to target JLC. Nag-shroud ka agad si JLC dito. Whereas you can actually see here na yung Ahri hindi na silence at yung kanyang Orb of Deception na last hit naman yung Herald. And you can actually see the Slicing Maelstrom also. At this point, na maalam na rin si Disaster with the dive at natunaw din yung Malphite. Walang Wukong dito because Wukong was trying to protect the Draven na mapapatay pa rin naman ni JLC. Honestly guys, hindi maganda yung Wukong ipang-pill, no, sa Draven. Ito naman, hinabol nila yung Ahri, and you can actually see the reverse 5-point strike tar. Yung reverse shuriken flip dito ni JLC, pero hindi tumama pa rin yung 5-point strike kay Shulei. So sa overchase ni timelapse, napanish siya ni Jushi, and mabilis yung combo, no, on that. And yan, si Jushi din naman hinabol ni JLC, and I think nakompleto yung kill yata dito ni JLC, no? Yan, inabutan siya ng 5-point strike. So that's the overall trade for that, no? Hindi na yata mapapatay si dito, si Shulei. So tatlo sa mga NXP ang nadagdag dito. Actually marami pa. Nung hinabol, nung nag-overchase yung mga taga Omega dito sa may top lane side, nung hinabol ng Omega yung mga taga NXP rather, kung hindi sila nag-overchase sana, matatapos sana itong Torrent to. Ayan, no? Kung sila Akali tumulong na lang din sa pagkuha ng Torrent to, because it was Arise that was prioritizing this turret and they don't have enough minions. So buhay pa ng konti yung Torrent to. Tapos naka-recover pa ng konti yung mga taga NXP and they actually dropped the Herald in the mid, no? So that's what happened. I-forward na lang natin. Pero you will see na magkakaroon ng Herald dito sa may mid. And I think they will complete the push on that part, no? So, ayun. All of this is because, again, may chase na ginawa. May chase na ginawa para doon sa kay Shulei. And, ayun nga din, nakapatay din naman si Juicy dito. That is within the kill range din ng Herald. So, ayan. Doon natapos yung clash na yan. Everyone just back off. Pero remember na na-burn yung flash kay Uze. Sunod naman na teamfight tayo, no? And this time, kung kanina nag-Infernal Drake tayo, we have the Ocean Drake fight, no? So, the Ocean Drake happened here. Here. Okay. So, on this timer. Itong, Ocean Drake, medyo lang to medyo madali lang to sa totoo lang. This is what happened here, no? So, let's play. So we get a few seconds before the Ocean Drake. That's 10 seconds, no, sa clock natin. And everyone is setting up for the Ocean Drake. You can actually see spreading here. You can actually see them spreading here also, no? Tapos, Ayun, ang nagsimula na naman sa Ocean Drake dito would be of the fact na trinade ni Draven yung kanyang ult and Impressive went for his ult out. Normally good trade yan kasi support ult versus jungler ult. Pero ang problema, mataas yung uptime ng Shyvana Drake, no? So, with this dragon form, which is a stronger form ng Shyvana, sinimulan niya na kaagad yung Drake, no? So, same pwestuhan lang halos sa Infernal. Eto na naman tayo. Ayan, eto na naman tayo. Except mas kumpleto at mas malapit ang mga membro ngayon ng NXP, no? So, una muna, nahook yung Malphite ng Blitz dito. Then, nag-ult din naman kaagad si JLC palapit, no? Sobrang bilis ng mga laban, pero, yon Slicing Maelstrom connects, may flag and drag out na ginawa dito, and nag-ult out din yung Wukong, pero, perfect execution siya patapos ni JLC. Tapos, what happened there is that umabol si JLC with a Proto Belt, then, finally, he tried to chase down na Uzi dito, pero failed actually in doing so, no? Actually, ayan, nakatakas naman si Chuley tsaka si Uzi dito. Ang funny part is of course of the Malphite also flashing out, pero mahuhuli pa rin siya. Nahulaan din yung pwesto niya dito ng mga taga Omega, and you'll be seeing the Malphite getting caught also by the Omega squad. So, here, Ocean Drake para sa mga Omega on top of 3 kills din. So, that's the Ocean Drake fight. Mabilis lang talaga. Again guys, dahil dun sa positioning dito, di ko rin masisisi talaga yung mga taga NXP, pero at that point, ang dali shootan ng Kennen ult, ang dali ipok ng Ez, ang dali ring ma-initiatan o ma-crowd control ng Blitz. Swerte na nga nang nahook doon ay yung Malphite eh. Now, let's have a very quick look on a Draven pick-off on this timestamp, no? Dito naman yon sa may yan. So, eto, napakasimple lang nito. This started with Stronger, just sweeping mula sa blue papunta sa red ng kalaban. Tapos nakita niya yung Draven, no? So tingin kayo dito sa minimap, konting sayaw siya, pero eventually mahuhook niya yung Draven, no? At that point. May konting bait pa nga nangyari sa kanila, pero mahuhook niya yung Draven bigla. So it is a fight initiated by Stronger. There's gonna be disaster here. Masyadong malalim si Stronger dito. Na-receive niya yung charm sa Ari, but look at Impressive here. Dragon's Descent will reach Uzi plus Chuley, no? So patay dito si Uzi. That's a quick pick up din para doon sa jungler ng NXP. And kung tumama lang din yung ult na yon, that might have been it for Chuley din, no? So because of this, Omega will push the outer mid, eto, and also this outer bot turrets. So, and fast forward na lang natin guys, no? Nakuha nila walang Draven eh, and nag-group up na rin dyan yung mga taga Omega. So, you'll be seeing them take also this outer bottom lane turret. Ayan, no? So, dito sa may minimap, wala na yung outer bottom lane turret. That's it. Isang single pick off and ang laki nung makukuha mo talagang objective. Then, finally, we have the Mountain Drake to a Baron. Yan. This is a major fight, no? So, panoorin natin ng mabuti. This one, ito na yata yung pinakamalaking highlight ng laban na to, no? And it is on this timestamp. Ito. Okay, so we get the Baron, no? Already up. But here, what will happen is of Impressive. Impressive will start sweeping this river right here. Yan, makikita mo si Impressive, pa-sweep-sweep lang siya, sisweep niya to, and everything is good, knowing na majority ng mga members dito ng NXP is actually just within the Baron. And by the way, tense na to, kanina pa up yung Baron, no? Up na yung Baron for 2 minutes. So, tense part na to doon sa may Baron side ng mapa. And Impressive starts the Mountain Drake, no? So, when Impressive starts the Mountain Drake, yung mga members ng Omega dito, to like get attention ng mga taga NXP, they started pushing mid, no? They started pushing mid there, no? So, syempre, nag-respond din yung mga taga NXP. Ang ginawa ng mga taga NXP, they push top lane. Nag-top lane yung mga taga NXP dito. Ayan. At ang natira yung Ari. Now, again, hirap ang Ari talaga. May challenge ang Ari pagdating sa wave clear, and maybe even distance. At flash hook siya ng Blitz, no? So, huli siya dito with the flash hook of the Blitz, and that's the mid laner down for the side of NXP. Easily makukuha ng NXP itong inner turret. Kinuha naman ng mga makukuha ng Omega, itong inner turret ng NXP. At yung mga taga NXP naman, kukunin yung top lane outer turret dito ng Omega. Nakuha na rin yung Mountain Drake, mga tol, no? Now, the problem here is also the inhibitor will be taken also by Omega right here. Makukompleto nila yan. And they will start moving towards the Baron. Pero look at how JLC pats himself. Humiwalay si JLC dito. So, 4 members towards the Baron. Kita si JLC dito. ng ward. Kita siya ng ward ha. Ito, itong ward na to. Yan. So, nagstay si JLC. He actually tries to zone out the Wukong and probably tries to predict din yung path na kukunin ng Wukong dito to punish the Wukong. Gagawin ng Wukong dito, mag-ghost siya, no? Yung enchant niya na ghost. So, there will be like a small sight on JLC even on this brush. Tapos, by the time na nag-shroud siya, pawala na yung sight ng ghost. Maikli lang yung sight ng ghost eh. So, nag-knock up na lang yung Wukong sa kanya. And even the Jarvan is looking for him, waiting for him. Dumating dito yung Malphite. Then he went for Shuriken Flip and also an ult, no? Perfect Execution 1 para dito sa Draven. Then Perfect Execution out onto the Draven. Tapos Flash, tapos Proto Belt. There you go. Full escape. Diba? Napakabilis lang mula kay GLC. And with that, because of the attention na binigay sa kanya ng mga taga-NXP, nakuha nila yung Baron, bonus pa si Disaster dito. It's a Disaster. Na-stun siya eh, ng Kennen, and yun, na-follow upan din ni Timelapse. Now, for fun guys, gusto ko lang ipakita sa iyo yung escape ni JLC at full speed, no? Gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo yung ano ni JLC at full speed. This one. Okay, I think this should be enough. So, kinuha nila yung inhibitor. There you go. Just look at JLC. Humiwalay si JLC dito as he wants to damage or pahirapan yung jungler. Normally, yan talaga yung route ng jungler pag kumukuha ng Baron yung kalaban. There we go. He went there. So, nag-shroud after the ghost. Inikutan siya ng Wukong. Ult na yun na binurn sa kanya. Hindi nag-ult yung Malphite. There's the Draven. Shuriken Flip. Then, no? Perfect Execution. Perfect Execution 2. Flash. Then, Proto Belt. All for the Baron here ng kanyang mga teammates. Gulat ka kasi normally pag apat kahit akali ka pa makakatakas ka eh. Pero sa akali ni JLC, yes, makakatakas si JLC. Very solid outplay there by JLC. Then, ayun na, it goes without saying, no? With a lead of 13,000, patapos na tong game na to. Just going for the final push na lang dito din yung mga members ng Omega. And the final push happened here on this timer. So, it's here, no? Yeah, let's slow it down. At least makita lang natin kung ano yung mga nangyayari better. So, there will be the final push ng mga members ngayon ng Omega. And what will happen here is we will have 3, we will have 1, and we will have 1 in the top lane. 1-3-1, no? Very, very standard, especially if you have the lead. So, Akali on the top, Shyvana on the bot, and 3 members will stay in the mid. Wala nang inhibitor dito, pero at least you get pressure. What happens on 1-3-1? It's a very basic formula, no? If you get 3, then you get 1, then you get 1. You can easily have this 3 be removed, and you can easily convert yung isa sa mga lanes to either 4, no? Kung ito magiging 4, o hindi magiging ito yung 4, no? You can just go for that. Bottom line, if you maintain the lanes on the top, you maintain the lanes on the bot, surely may isa kayong inhibitor na mapupush. At pantay na pantay itong lanes na to. Halos ang ganda nung setup eh, diba? Meron kang inner turret na pwedeng kunin, no? Meron kang inner turret na pwedeng kunin on both the top lane and bottom lane side. So, makikita nyo na nga yung 1-3-1 dito na finisher ng Omega. Yan. I went for the push there. Okay. They continue doing that push. Sige, wag na muna natin i-forward. Namnamin natin, no? We got the Draven, meron ding meron ding Malphite, meron ding Ari dito. 1-3-1 din yung distribution ng mga members dito ng NXP. As they game for the push, babasahin mo na lang kung saan ka magro-rotate. And from the looks of it, mukhang pinakamaganda yata mag-push papunta doon sa Shyvana. So they decided to rotate towards the Shyvana. Lalo pa nakita din yung Wukong. Habang pinuturbo na rin yata ni JLC, o binubuli na rin ni JLC itong Jarvan dito. Pero bottom line, JLC is really doing well onto the top lane side. So they went on this lane. Habang si Impressive naman still continues the push. Nang zone out na lang dito yung mga yung tatlo mula sa mid, 'di ba? This is how you just easily utilize a 1-3-1, no? Ang dali niya gawin, guys, no? Pero nakakapagtaka, hindi lahat ng mga 5-man stack nagagawa pa rin to. Again, ayan yung benefit ng 1-3-1. And with that, basag yung top lane turret, basag rin yung bottom lane turret. Then, after coming in the mid ulit, nagpakita ulit yung mga members ng Omega dito sa may mid lane, they will start converging at the top lane. Actually, yun na nga, alternate na lang yan eh. Nagro-rotate na lang yung tatlo dito back and forth. Bahala na kung anong mauna. Pero what will happen is, mauunang mababasag itong top lane inhibitor turret. Nakabang din si Stronger dito to hook someone, pero kita siya ng ward doon sa likod niya. And they've decided na wag tapatan itong apat dito and rather try to answer Impressive dito sa may bandang baba. Pero yan, this should be an easy take. 'Di ba? Wala na yan. Sa ganyang pwestuhan, wala na makaka-respond dyan, especially kung ganito kadami yung babanat and ganito ka heavy hitters, no, yung babanat sa Toring yan. So, top lane is theoretically given away by NXP here. Then, trabaho lang ulit yung Omega. Walang maasim, walang gumo dito. They went on to the bottom lane. They quickly went on to the bottom lane. And itong bottom lane naman, Finorce na to, no? Denied na. I mean, walang kapalit. Pero talagang, even with the ult of Impressive here, they just went for this turret. So this turret is push, right? There is the hook, ladies and gentlemen. Pero, ayan na, all inhibitors are gone against NXP. And NXP knows this is it, no? It's a matter of how they will do the final fight. And hopefully, a miracle will pop out. Something has to be done. Because all 3 lanes dun are pushing. Dumating na rin yung bagong minion wave dito sa may mid lane side. So, ang unang pumasok would be of the Wukong. Yan, he went for the minion. Tapos, he went for the swing. Siguro pang zoom out lang or pang wave clear. And there is that. And JLC went for the top lane naman. He actually opens with the ult, tapos shroud dito. Makikita niyo yan. Hinabol siya ng mga membro dito ng NXP. Habang yung Kennen naman dito pumupwesto na. 'Di ba? There's also the Malphite. And the Malphite will try to ult the Kennen. 'Di ba? Pero, ayun lang. Nag-miss yung ult niya as the Kennen flashes here. 'Di ba? And yeah, na-zone out na lang yung mga taga-NXP ng Kennen dito. And ang nasa labas na lang ng mapa. Disaster also died, no, on Impressive. It's a disaster talaga. And Arisen here is the one that is only outside the base ng NXP. Everyone getting zoned out, you take the objective. And with this objective gun, that is the Omega Esports Squad becoming the championship ng Wild Rift Asia Brawl. No? They come out strong. This is a very, very strong performance mula dito sa mga taga Omega Esports, no? And hindi ko na ipapakita yung graphs kasi kita nyo naman na majority ng fights ay lamang talaga yung Omega dahil sa comp. I would dare say it is onto the comp dahil sa composition, guys, no? I believe that Ari is ang baba ng kanyang teamfight damage, in my opinion, no? Mataas yung utility niya, mataas yung capacity niya to reposition. Pero I think kumpara sa mga Oriana, no? Kumpara sa mga ayan na natin to. Balik tayo doon sa draft, guys, no? Gusto ko lang balikan yung draft. Kumpara doon sa Oriana o kaya Aurelion Sol, I cannot but feel na mas mababa yung damage ng Ari pagdating sa teamfight. And also, I just want to emphasize din yung pick na Draven, no? Hindi masama yung pick na Draven. Kaso, ang hirap i-pull off ng pick na Draven, lalo na kung ang support mo ay Jarvan, no? Lalo din yung Jarvan support na pick, ang hirap din i-pull off nun, no? The thing here is that Draven works best kung meron kang, gagana yan kung meron kang enchanter support such as the Lulu, no? Or, the Nami. And interestingly, dito sa game na to, Nami is not banned, no? Pwedeng piliin yung Nami, honestly. And feeling ko, ang ganda niyang pang zone lang, an added utility kumpara doon sa Jarvan. Because you already have the Wukong, you already have the Malphite as your frontline, no? With the knock-ups. Without doubt, may plano naman to for sure, etong Jarvan support na to. Pero without doubt, it didn't work for this game, no? So, ayun. And eto na, guys, no? I think the real key to victory here, no? And that's why I'm showing you the draft is, again, I think Omega was able to capitalize better doon sa all-round pick and ban. I think overall, yung drafting ng Omega from game 1 to game 6, no? Even at game 6, guys, I think maganda yung naging sitwasyon nila because they were able to effectively save their picks. Even with an autoban technique na ginawa dito ng NXP on the Z, gumawa rin sila ng autoban technique on the Olaf. They were able to save picks because of their pocket picks such as Ziggs, such as the Singe, and I would dare say even the Corki, no? 'Di ba? Umabot pa nga tayo dito sa Ash support, buti na lang hindi gumana, 'di ba? Pero ayun, I would say na from game 5 to 6 mo mararamdaman ito dito na sa game 5 to 6 at this point lalo, no? Dito mo na mararamdaman yung hirap ng all-round pick and bans, yung challenge nung ganitong klaseng drafting, no? Pero by game 6, I believe that by game 6, I still think na Omega ended up having the better draft here. I mean, siguro nag-fall off na sa meta yung ibang mga picks dito. And even the Shyvana, honestly, no? Pero overall, the synergy is still better, 'di ba? And yeah, I think sa lahat ng games, pag inobserbahan niyo yung result ng mga games, I think all games, kung ano yung result nila, it is heavily based, makikita mo kaagad doon sa draft, no? It is heavily influenced by the draft, with the exception of game 5. Yan. Because game 5, magulo lang talaga yung game 5. Ayan, guys, that's it for this Teamfight breakdown. I hope nag-enjoy kayo sa panonood at may natutunan kayo para sa video na to. Like if you like the video, subscribe to support the channel, and let me know in the comment sections what do you think of the Teamfight and this Teamfight breakdown. I am Shibu with the one for an eye, always saying na lahat kayong gamers, mabuhay!